Good afternoon, targeted individuals. You already know who this is. Targeted individual CJBK. And so, just finished work not too long ago. Made a little pit stop. Yeah, since I can't really, be inside because I'm not taking that shot. I'm waiting for the long-term effects to kick in. So, I'm not taking that shot until I see at least about like a year later. But the news isn't reporting all the injuries. Though they're not reporting. They're not reporting. At least not in like big cities like New York or stuff. They're reporting the injuries in other cities like small news medias and stuff like that. Like the local news, they're reporting some of them. Some doctors are actually reporting some of the injuries. But anyway, yeah. So right. So while I was working, I use my phone. I use my phone to, make deliveries and, use the GPS and stuff like that. And just about every shift I come into work, what they do is they basically stop my connection. They basically like, I guess you could say, interfere with the server connection or my network connection from my phone to um, the network or whatever. So there are times where I can't even like either make a phone call, or I can't send a text, or I can't you know get the GPS going for my Amazon app. So they basically are using, like I said before, they're basically using vibrational frequencies to hack my phone, and then they gain access to the network, and then they block or intercept or interfere with my phone's ability to, connect with the network. Um, then let me see. But you know what? If anything, I just read an article dated, what was it, October 22nd, where the U.S. Army and the FCC basically, I didn't know that they do this, but they basically sell frequency ranges. I didn't know you can sell frequency ranges. So it makes sense to me now that, okay, someone actually gave these people access to a range of frequencies. Either someone gave them, or they bought access to it, or they basically just hacked access to certain frequency ranges. Because when they're doing their transmissions, when they're doing the V2K transmissions, they're basically hiding. They're basically taking two, waveforms, and they're combining them. So it's like the frequency wave that people would hear like the voices. That's hidden within another frequency. I don't know what the ranges are. I'm pretty sure whatever one frequency range has to be whatever that frequency is that connects to you, because every single person has their own individual, you know, bio frequency, right? So once they basically direct their frequency to you, and then it comes in contact with your brain. Your brain will then pick up on their frequency, and then it will resonate with their frequency. Once they resonate with the frequency that they sent to you, then they'll send another frequency which is already embedded in the one that they sent, and that's when your brain will be able to decode the two frequencies, where one frequency is used to connect and the other frequency is used to actually hear the voices that they transmit. I'm still working on everything. I'm getting all my materials up so I can build the magnetic, field fan. Then I'm also gonna be working on a portable copper, grounding device. It's literally just going to be like magnets, copper, alligator clamps, the little alligator clamps, and probably some type of copper wire that'll connect from the connect from magnetic the copper, piece, and then I'll attach the other end of the alligator clip to like probably a loose piece of metal, something that probably won't be touching me. Maybe like if I put like I don't know, if I connected like something metal right here, and then I connect the other end of the alligator clamp to it, that should actually create a portable grounding device for me. So what that would do, basically, anytime they're using direct energy on me, the magnet and copper would like basically soak it up or absorb it, and then it'll travel through the copper wire. It'll travel through the copper wire, and at the other end of the alligator clamp, it would, go into that metal piece. I've done something similar to it, to that, but I didn't have the magnets. I basically used something even more interesting. I used pennies. And the cable, like an auxiliary cable, that could be used for like speakers and stuff like that. That's what I use. So I'm like, it's actually not that bad out here though. It's cold, but it's not that bad. I don't get to go out to bars and restaurants anymore like I used to, since it's cold now. So I'm like, I had a pretty decent day, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna treat myself. I'm not gonna spend no more than $20. Anyway, okay, and then something else. Someone a few TIs brought this up to me because they were a little worried, because they was like, isn't graphene in the vaccine? I'm like, I don't know for sure. Because for the most part, anytime I look at the vials that the vaccine's coming in, it looks clear. So I don't know. Maybe there's other components in it that could possibly be magnetic or whatever. I guess depending on the vaccine, some things might be metal or magnetic. I'm not sure. I don't know. But aside from that, I'll keep you all posted. Just letting y'all know. So this is what I do. I forgot to say this part. This is what I do when they disrupt my network, right? So when they disrupt my network, the VPN does nothing against them. But what it can do sometimes is, if you're flipping around with it, if you're playing around with it, switching up your countries or whatever that your VPN is set to, it'll give you a little bit of time to reconnect with your network and everything. But it's only but a matter of time until they find your device again and then reconnect. So now they're mad at me, and they're basically sending frequencies right here. So I could feel, it's almost as if someone took a pin and they just started poking right there. But it's like, it's underneath the Adam's apple. So they're going for the thyroid. They go for the thyroid, and then if they, I don't know, maybe they radiate it a little bit, or they hit it with frequencies for a little bit, let it cool for a little bit, and then they go after the tonsils. So, for the most part, I'm doing all right though. I'm not gonna let no gang stalking or secret society people, break me down. I mean, they probably breaking my body down, but you know what? A lot of people gotta realize, our bodies were technically, these technically are just vessels. Like, people need to remember, your body is a temple and it's a vessel, but for the most part, it's only here just to basically encase your God energy. I'm gonna put it that way, because everyone carries an electric, or some. Everybody carries energy, right? And I always believe, God is energy. So when people say they don't believe in God, I find that so intriguing, because I'm like, you do realize your heart is beating because of God, right? I don't know. That's just me. Because I would be like, so how do you think your heart started beating when you were in your parents, well, in your mom's womb? You know, I'm telling you, people need to remember that God is very much real. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this off. Uh, yeah, but I'm chilling right now. So, as always, take life one breath, one thought, one step, one day at a time. Peace.